Hello, and welcome back to Fate Hollow Ataraxia. Last time we did some of the things people wanted. Some of the things people were requesting and such, and more requests have been made in terms of what I do, and I'm not going to object to that. I'm at a point where I'm just sort of picking things at random, and I have been in that state for a long time. Because I don't know what things are. I don't know what the good ones are. It's just like, oh, that character seems like one that's more likely to entertain me at the moment. Might as well do that one. Or something like that. Or maybe I'm more in the mood. It's sort of wandering in the dark. And it's a little bit of the reason I'm feeling a little bit of that burnout for this sort of stuff. So having a focus on, not only, stuff that's, interesting, like, and I'm not saying any of this has been uninteresting, but stuff people are specifically requesting, as well as having a focus on what to do, probably is a good thing for me. I did get a lot of suggestions. There wasn't really any mention about prerequisites, or some of them actually sort of sound like things I might have already done. So, if things aren't if things aren't there when I'm told they're there, I'm going to assume it's something I already did, or there's some prerequisite that's somewhere out in the ether for me to not know. Yeah, I guess that's the one little thing about that. So, yeah. It seems like there's quite a lot on... No, it's just sort of across the gambit with someone. I still okay, yeah, so this is part of it. I was told apparently there are dates, which I'm assuming is basically, I'd say the Sakura thing made it sound like I was able to go do something with her based on what we did last time, but no, that's the same. And apparently this is related to the pool stuff too, and I basically just have the Saber one unlocked, it seems. So again, that's sort of one of those situations, so it's just like, okay. I'm sort of inclined to just get to a point where... And then I go, sold this one, okay, access second day at the Tohsaka residence. I wasn't there either time. That's sort of the problem. Okay, so I know I said give what you think's good, but if it's not there for me to do, either because of prerequisites or I did it already, I'm guessing I didn't do it already because it doesn't have anything there. Again, yeah. So, yeah. The other one I was told, because that actually gave like a selection of stuff to do on the third day. So I believe it was writer's room. That would make sense. It might have been in the afternoon too. I could go check it because I need to put this all in like one document I can reference instead of having two different comment pages. Okay, so this is third day, afternoon, storage room. Nope, not there, basically. Oh, this game. Just give me everything. Oh my goodness, don't make me just randomly choose random things every single time. Every single time. Okay, well, that's not available at the moment as much as I was intending. And like the water park stuff, and I guess the date stuff too to some extent. I was like, yeah, I was wanting to do those all at once. Like I could gather them up and then just do them all in a row. Wait, am I on? Wait. Oh, wait, no, fourth day. It's not 5 days, it's 4 days. I was about to wait, I'm on the last day. No, the fourth days. Oh my goodness, okay, so fourth day. I'm spending more time on this than I should. Afternoon. I feel like every single thing I was just told about. Okay, so that's something I'm pretty sure I was told about. There's another one. Saber in the living room. Or I guess not Saber in the living room. Multiple people told me about Emmy Resin's living room. Let's just do this one right now. Forte, Emmy Resin. Good start, good start, good start, good start. Okay. I see everyone's having a fantastic start to their time today. I hear some inane noises from the living room. Are there supposed to be tiger noises? A girl shouldn't be making these sounds in broad daylight. Are you suggesting those are sounds that would be okay in less open company? Well, Fujine's not at a girly age anymore. Oh my. Or never cared to show it, maybe. Tohsaka said the never-aging mentality is a knack she developed when it was just three of us not crowding things. Tohsaka said the never-aging mentality is a knack she developed when it was just three of us not crowding things. I'm not entirely sure that's coherent. But Fujine is steadily growing old by herself. Like, I sort of get it, but, like, no, just rewrite that sentence. And sure enough, it's Fujine in the living room with Sakura.
Senpai! Shiro da! Kimochi nya! Gao!
I feel like I've never heard this, like, gao sort of, like, sound for roars and stuff like that outside of Japanese media. With an unearthly sound, the wild beast undulates. I wonder what the hell Sakura's doing. A shoulder massage?
藤村先生がお疲れだったので肩を揉んであげてます。さくらちゃんは優しい子だよ。こんなに気が利いて。まったくこんな妹が欲しかったのよね。
It must feel quite good, and it shows. The stripes on her shirt are loosening up, and at this rate, she'll be like butter soon.
そうですか。私みたいなドジな妹はいても。
Huh.
だってシロみたいな弟を持ったらわがままで肩揉んでくれないんだもん。
Don't complain. I don't think I've had a shoulder massage in... Fuck, I don't think I've ever had a shoulder massage. I don't know, that was just not something like people did in my family growing up. Ever. Like, we had like sort of a mini massage chair we had on a chair that we could use sometimes, but I don't think I've ever had a massage chair. Or like a proper shoulder massage. Ever. That's mistaking the facts, Fujine. You forgot what you've done to me before.
昔散々俺に揉ませたじゃないか。
そんなこともあったっけ？
あった。俺の肩もみテクは藤姉の肩で鍛えられた。
Oddly enough, when I tried the same on Kritsugu, he didn't like it. Maybe he didn't have a stiff constitution? So I ended up engaging in mortal combat with Fujine's stiff shoulders.
先輩も藤村先生の肩を揉んでたんですか？せっかくシロも力がついてきていい感じに肩の下のコリをコリコリってできるようになったのに、あたしゃ悲しいよ。
Is that right, Sakura nods? Jeez, I didn't grow up just to be able to massage Fujine's shoulders.
そうだったんですか。偉いですね。
うん。あの頃は嫌がってたけど、やり始めると真剣だったな。
Once the procedure got going, I didn't slack off until Fujine told me she was fine. I couldn't just be lazy and get out by saying I was tired midway through.
ほら、シロってこんな風だからね。いつ頃かな、肩もみしてくれなくなったのは。
覚えてない。
さすがに兄さんたちに肩もんでとも言えないからね。最近コリコリで。
そうなんですか。あ、ここ凝ってますね。
ああ、そこそこ。ああ、あにゃー。おお。ああ、ははは。
More reason not to do it. Fujine gradually loosens up. Though it's nothing like that somehow. Somehow the scene itself just looks lewd.
藤村先生もお疲れですね。本当に。
生殖はいろいろ疲れるものなの。こう見えてもちゃんと先生してるからね。
藤村先生はいつだってちゃんとした先生です。私もそんな先生のお役に立てて嬉しいですよ。
Sakura keeps massaging with glee.
それにしてもいいテクしてるね、さくらちゃん。
そんなことないですよ。
にゃ、この私が断言する。この気持ちよさは肩もみ乙女のものじゃないわ。
What is with this embarrassing lingo? Oh my goodness.
藤村先生？
わかった。いつもシロにマッサージしてるのね。
Stupid tiger, what are you implying? That Sakura would... for me?
いや、そんな。
ありえるわね。シロったらさくらちゃんが優しいのをいいことに毎晩毎晩マッサージさせてるのね。だからこんなに上手くなってるんだ。
藤ね。
そんなに赤くなっちゃって。シロもさくらちゃんに全身隅々マッサージされたいの？
Okay, no, let me properly emulate it. She giggles. Getting a massage from Sakura, that would make me stiff and tense instead. Stiff where, though?
さくら、なあ。
隠さなくてもお姉さんにはわかるわ。
Maybe don't tease the one who has your life on the freaking cutting board. Sakura's face is bright red as well. I wonder why.
さくらちゃん、そこ違う。
私と先輩はそんなエッチなことしてません。
さくらちゃん、そこダメ。私の経絡飛行ものすごい勢いで。
だから違うんです。先輩の体を隅々までもんだりなんかしてません。
Vijay lets out a shriek like nothing before. Sakura, just what did you poke in all that confusion?
さくらちゃん、もしや私を亡き者に。
先輩も何か言ってください。
俺？
This is getting serious. This is no time to be zoning out.
さくらに揉まれたら気持ちいいと思うけど。
Don't push it.
ほら、シロだってされたがってる。
Attack! Fujine gets carried away. Restrained once again. I knew it. Scary. Same as Tohsaka, Sakura must be a master of some mysterious Chinese martial art?
さくら、それくらいにしてやってくれ。藤ね殺しちゃまずい。
What? We're just gonna restart anyways. Would it really be that big of a deal if we killed Fujine right now?
すみません。
I mean, we could get away with it.
ちょっと力を入れすぎちゃいました。
Well, that's what she says. Fujine, free at last, hasn't moved for a while. I see. Better watch your mouth while Sakura's giving you a shoulder massage.
さ さくらちゃんにこんなテクもあるだなんてぬかったわ。
大丈夫ですか？もっと続きましょうか、先生。
でも今のも効いたわ。足裏マッサージとか痛くないと効かないからね。
I've never had a foot massage either. No, it's just not something that's ever really been done in my family. It's weird when I hear about people having it, I guess. Moving your head to the side with a creak as she stands up.
さくらちゃん、ありがとう。だいぶ楽になったわ。
いえいえ、お粗末様です。
今度はシロの隅々までふにゃふにゃに。またそこ弱いの私。
ですから何回言ったらわかるんですか、先生。私と先輩
はなんという始圧。虎は死を覚悟した。
Fujine crumbles with maybe pain, maybe happiness on her smiling face. Entering Buddha's realm, or maybe Nirvana, a peaceful death. Good for her.
さくら、適当なところで許してやってくれ。じゃあ俺は晩飯仕込んでくる。
はい、先輩。藤村先生、可愛がってあげますよ。
さくら怖い子。
Well then, that resulted in something. Okay, well, I think that might not have actually been what people were requesting. Oh, there's just so much stuff. Nothing new here that I haven't done either. Okay, well, I guess circle back. See if any of the stuff has shown up this time. Back to this, though, I guess. Yeah, no, I mean, the living room here is Sakura, apparently. I guess it's another like, I know is it really just that I have so many writer stuff left? I mean, it's the only one that has, like, just a ton of stuff. Ooh, Tohsaka. Well, this is one I'm pretty sure people did request, so I will try to make sure I do at least one of these. So, let's do that. I finally made it to the shopping district. I'm just doing fantastic at this today. It's a little early for lunch preparations, but I walk around looking for anything, any big sales, and suddenly I see Sakura. Okay. Oh, this is great. We can talk about today's menu and... Yeah, Gaster. Okay. I stop and take a good look at her companion. This is definitely an unusual grouping. I feel like I've never seen them. I'm trying to... Have I ever seen them together before? Outside of the temple, I guess. When we were there for the training camp. I don't remember seeing them together. Like, Caster's, like, big spotlight was pretty... I guess they might have fought during Sakura's route, but... like, early on. There's no mistake. A Caster-Sakura duo, huh? I have seen her around lately, but it's rather unusual for someone to accompany her.
Senpai!
Sakura turns around and calls over happily. What's Caster gonna look like when she looks...
あら、エミヤくんじゃない。ごきげんよう。
Oh, I'm not the boy today! What have you done, Sakura? None of that boy business even. Oh, that is the first thing anyone should notice. That in and of itself is weird, but she's also standing next to Sakura and smiling happily. A cataclysm, or perhaps a chance granted by the heavens. A cataclysm.
こんにちは。さくら、キャスターと知り合いだったのか？
あれ？先輩もキャスターさんとお知り合いだったんですか？
Oh, well, you should know well enough about the, Would you know well enough about the Holy Grail War? I mean, Ryder's around with us, so you should be innately aware that I'm aware, yeah? Plus Saber, plus... Yeah.
あ、竜道先輩のお宅にいらっしゃるんですから、そうですよね。
初対面の挨拶はいらないわね。こんにちは、エミヤくん。マトウさんとは仲良くさせてもらっているわ。
Okay. Who's dressing up as Caster?
私もエミヤ先輩のお家にお世話になってますし。
ええ、境遇が似てるからか、つい話が弾んでしまって。
What now? Similar situation. What, the newlyweds vibe? I go down the retort, welling up in my throat. This caster is not the caster I know. No matter how one may look at it, she's a well-educated woman with and a perfect, beautiful wife. I mean, bar the question of the, pointy ears that no one's questioning. Well, this is a truly unbelievable situation.
もしもし、つかぬことを尋ねますが、お二人はどんな馴れ初めだったのでしょうか。
The extreme shock made me go into news reporter mode.
はい、それはですね。
たたたたたたた。
可愛いじゃねえか、お嬢ちゃん。何？最近はメイドっていうのか？家庭的な女の子っていうのもいいもんだね。どうだい？買い物が終わったら俺に付き合わないか？なんだったら一緒に回って荷物持ちを引き受けるぜ。
What?
そう怖がりなさんな。取って食おうってほど野暮じゃねえさ。俺はできるだけ今を楽しもうってのがポリシーでね。退屈はさせねえし、後を引かない甘い時間をだな。
お待ちなさい、そこの打剣。ここは天下のマウント宮山商店街。イヤソのように自己中で好き勝手な振る舞い、天が許してもこの私が許さなくてよ。
That fucking Lancer face.
お山の魔女じゃねえか。しっし、用があるのは女の子なんだよ、女の子。
Lancer was hitting on Sakura? Or is this just like another one of those cases of everyone's stories being hyperbole in the best case scenario?
わかるか？5がつかないおばさんにやるもんはね、さっさとサンマとカレー買って帰りやがれ。
おばさんよく聞こえなかったわ、ランサー。もう一度言っていただけるかしら。そうしたら遠慮なく全身に火がついて走り回るようなホットドッグにしてあげてよ。
バカ野郎、とっくに遠慮なしじゃねえか。そっちこそ場所をわきまえろ。
何を言うかと思えば、私はお客様、あなたは魚屋の店員でしょ。クレームには笑顔で耐え忍ぶのが接客というものよ。
At a fish market? That guy gets around.
半端に買い物慣れしやがってこのメギツネ。今日は日が悪い。あばよ、これ以上クビになってたまるかっての。
He really does get around.
愚かね、ランサー。この商店街では私たち主婦こそが最強なのだと思い知るといいのだわ。
Believe it! Nah, I'm thinking of Naruto now.
さて、
Then again, this music, I could totally imagine it in Naruto.
騒がせてごめんなさいね。余計なお世話だったかしら、お嬢さん。
いえ、ありがとうございました。もしよろしければお名前を。ということがありまして、それ以来仲良くさせていただいてるんですよ。
How long ago was this?
ちょっといいか、キャスター。
I'm pushing Caster over to the side.
どういうことだよ、一体。さくらを助けてくれたのは感謝するけど。
安心なさい。害はないわ。ランサーがここに抱っこしているのが気に入らなかっただけよ。ああいう男は昔から好きになれないから。
She curves her lips into a beautiful smile. It doesn't look like this elegant newlywed wife is lying.
それに麻藤さんは宗一郎様の教え子でしょ。それで学校でのことをいろいろ聞かせていただいてるの。
一星とはそういうことを話さないのか？
あの子は宗一郎様とは義理の兄弟のような関係なのだから、もっと私にも懐いてくれればいいのに。
じゃあキャスターさんは久月先生と結婚されたら竜道先輩にとってお姉様になるんですね。
If? I thought it was already official. Wow, Issei's misfortune with women seems to never cease.
そうしたらもっと打ち解け合いますよ。羨ましいな、竜道先輩。ねえ先輩。
ああ、まあな。
いいですよね、新婚って素敵ですよね。
嫌だわ、そんなに言われると照れるわよ。
She may be acting humble, but there's no hiding the joy overflowing from within. Alright, Caster-san. No matter how calm you pretend to be, it's all there in plain view.
そういう麻藤さんにも素敵な人がいるんでしょ。
Oh, I wonder.
その結婚とかそういう長い視野でのお付き合いは全然できてませんし、そういう立ち入った話はまだまだ先で。
It's okay, Sakura, you don't have to answer. Hey, Caster, you already made a comment about how you saw similarities between you and her based on the idea of her spending a lot of time at my place. Are you trying to push that out of her?
でもその方にご両親はいらっしゃらないんですが、その保護者の方とはうまくいってますから。
Wait, what?
いつかは
Wait, what? Fujine? Parents aren't here is a very vague way of saying his parents are dead. Flapping about Sakura makes weird motions.
可愛いじゃない。
And Caster just looks on with a smile. Yeah, she did it on purpose. Maybe she's... Uh-oh. Maybe she's embarrassed because she comes here often and doesn't want someone to overhear or something. Uh-oh. Isn't that Ryder looking for us over there? This is not going to end well. Ryder collates this way. Not as if to jeer, but more like a snake focused on its prey.
なんですよね、先輩。
Isn't what so? Oh no, there's a big gap in there.
ですから先輩が私のお料理の先生だって。
Oh, I missed the big gap.
まあ、処方を教えたって言うなら確かに。
そうだったの。宗一郎様のためにお料理するのもいいけど、夫婦揃って食事の支度をするというのも素敵ね。それでは宗一郎様、こちらの明石直送の鯛をさばいていただけますか？
That's a weirdly specific detail.
だが獲物は必要ない。
ああ、宗一郎様。
She's getting unbothered in her own.
なんて見事な池作りを素手で。
Okay,
聖者を裁くのとは勝手が違うが。
yes, I don't think she wants you to kill her when you bang her.
命を奪うために培った技術が命を奪わぬ料理を生むとはな。得難い経験だ。礼を言うぞキャスター。
なんてもったいないお言葉。
Oh my goodness.
エプロン姿を見てみたい。
Buy him an apron. Suggested. He seems pretty, you know, agreeable. I suppose why they would make sashimi from a fish that's still alive in the Zen temple is a question best left unanswered, and I don't care.
しかし。
Looking at it now, perhaps the soccer cast they're preparing isn't all that strange? On one side, we have a housewife. On the other side, a staunch domestic helper. Both seem to be the type to hold back their feelings, though they might actually be pretty similar.
さくらもキャスターも魔術師だしな。
Being public, I keep my voice low. Do they know?
私は全然ダメですよ。ライダーに教えられても進歩がなくて困らせちゃってる程度です。キャスターさんとは大違いです。
Ah, so you are aware. Were you actually? I thought you were competent. Even if you had aspects forced on you.
並べられるなんてとんでもない。
卑下することはないわ。素質は十分。貯めている力ならちょっと信じられないくらいあるもの。
So Caster can even see that.
お肉とそればっかりは無駄なくらいあるってどこかの誰かさんに言われて困ってますよ。
I look around. What the fuck? Perhaps it's not just Ryder. Any chance that Tohsaka might be passing by? As the extra flesh you have.
魔術のこともありますが、私たちみたいな女の人はいろいろと前途多難だと思います。けど、それでも幸せな家庭を築くキャスターさんはすごいです。はい、私も後に続きます。
Oh, are you also going to get divorced from your first husband? Sakura clenches her fist with determination. As if saying, I have just now opened my eyes to life.
それに、すごい魔術師なのに、キャスターさんって優しくてつつましくて尊敬しちゃいます。
Yeah, that's what happens when someone puts on their best face for another.
あらあら、そこまで褒められると困ってしまうわね。
She laughs. She sounds modest yet at the same time somehow realistic.
魔術師と実生活の割合か。キャスターはそのあたりどう思うんだ？
Since I don't know a lot of magi, I am a little curious.
その考え方自体が間違えていたよ、坊や。魔術と実生活は相入れないもの。割合なんて言葉自体考えてはいけないものよ。
Why not? Could you use it to cook? Could you use it to do some other random BS? I know it's not a super common thing, but it's still a thing.
魔術の根本は歪曲、逆行に他ならない。どのような魔術であれ、使えば通常の営みを歪めてしまう。
Yes, say that, but that's not so different from the real world, yeah? Entropy is literally that, yeah, to an extent. When you use fire to cook something, you're doing exactly that, to an extent. Mainly because she's speaking in vague terms, that's why I'm saying to an extent.
ですからね、正しく生きたいと思うなら、実生活から魔術は切り離すべきでしょう。
両立はできないってことか。
完全に両立しろという話よ。魔術師は境界を行き来するもの。どちら側を主体にするかは術者の自由だけど、この境界をなくそうとしてはいけないわ。魔術に徹するのなら実生活を排除する。人として魔導を極めようというのなら、表と裏2つの顔を作りなさい。その上で人としてのあなたと魔術師としてのあなたの生き方を決めればいい。
じゃああんたはどうなんだ？今は久月先生の奥さんだけど、魔術師としてのあんたは。
当然今までと何ら変わりはないわ。魔術師としての私は魔術師である自分に何の疑いも持たない。自らの力を自らの思うままに振るうだけ。ただ最近は魔術師としての自分になることが昔に比べて少なくなっただけの話よ。
なるほど。
奥が深いですね。
今の私やさくらさんは魔術師である前に女ですからね。でもいざという時男を立てる技があるのなら、それは内助の功ってものじゃないのかしら。
そうか。この力は好きな人を幸せにするためのものだったんですね。今度から料理と同じくらい修行に身が入りそうです。
Okay. Sakura seems enamored by Caster, who gives off a feeling of being a senpai in life. I can't tell if it's a friendly exchange or a self-improvement rally.
そうですよね。女の人はそういうのがいいんですよね。
I mean,
ミスパーフェクトみたいなのはダメですよね。
who's Miss Perfect, Tohsaka? She does give off that aura.
ミスパーフェクト？誰だそれ？
I feel like I've heard that name many times before.
もちろんね。遠野さんです。そういう子がライバル女学院にいるんです。
Change your mind.
人呼んでミスパーフェクトって。
Oh, guess every school has somebody with that nickname, and here I was about to guess Tohsaka. Obviously, it can't be Tohsaka. Miss Perfect. But yeah, I mean, you don't have to do that stuff, Sakura. I mean, if you want to, sure, but... well, not that Sakura would speak ill of her older sister.
あら、どんな子なの？
ひどいんですよ。ミスパーフェクトはみんな彼女に騙されているんです。
Oh. I'm also a victim, her deposition seems to say. Sounds like Sakura really got treated badly by this girl from the rival school.
名門の出身ですごい美人で胸はないけど。
Is that the extra flush comment? Is that really what it was in the end?
学年一の優等生で密かに魔術にも長けてて、根はちょっとドジな主戦度さんなのに公衆の面前では猫をかぶって余裕しゃくしゃくに振る舞ってるお嬢様ぶりっ子なんです。
I never had thought that there would be another walking paradox of the universe in this world. I can't say whether the world is big or Japan is just small.
おまけに外国を股にかける国際派キャリアウーマンの未来が約束されていて、やりたい放題40センチ放題とばかりにブイブイ言わせまくるんですよ。
What?
結構な仮面のかぶりっぷりね。
I think she's wearing a thick, very cracked mask. Let's say that.
そんな子がライバルにいるなんて大変ね。
そうなんです。外面はおしとやかだからみんな騙されちゃうんです。胸もないのに。
Are you emphasizing that in front of your senpai?
さくら、胸はともかくその続きを。
はい、胸のことは置いときまして。本当はジェットコースターみたいな性格で周りにいる人とか思わず乗っかっちゃった人とかでも文句なしに高性能なんで遊園地の人たちは何も言えないというか泣き寝入りというかその人なくして遊園地の人気は保たれないというか私もみんなもそういうねじゃなくてミスパーフェクトが好きっていうか
それは他人事じゃないな。
You've been making an interesting comparison for a while now, Sakura.
でも一番問題なのはですね、ある純真の男の子を骨抜きの召使いにしてることなんです。
Mindless?
私だってできるなら一度くらいしてみたいのに。
What? Wait, what?
あら、やるじゃないその彼女。
ダメです。その男の子も近頃は慣れちゃったと言いましょうか。ミスパーフェクトに振り回されてるのになんか楽しんでるみたいなんです。
So Sakura's off there just like, oh, Emiya, let's have just the perfect lovey-dovey, cliche, stereotypical relationship. We'll support each other, love each other, help each other when we're down. And then Tohsaka just like puts her foot on top of Emiya's head, and Emiya just smiles. No!
でもやっぱり無理やりはよくありません。そういうのはすごくダメだと思うんです。
She exudes an aura of determination. I involuntarily take a few steps back.
そうか。さくらはそのなんだ。優しいんだな。
I squeeze out a smile.
はいですから私もキャスターさんみたいなおしとやかな良妻賢母を目指したいんです。
ええ、話は分かったわ。麻藤さんはその男の子を助けて幸せにしてあげたいの？
それはそのままなのはいけないと思うのでなんとかしてあげたいなと。
She's so kind, she's not willing to actually do anything of her own, you know.
でも麻藤さんにはエミヤ君がいるじゃない。
いえそれは
私のようになるという決意は嬉しいけど、そのまま私の在り方をなぞるのは良くないわよ。私にも悪いところがあるからそれは反面教師になさい。悪い男に引っかかるのは私だけでいいわ。
Wait, what? One good glare thrown my way is enough to send chills down my spine. Am I?
あなた悪い男じゃないわよね。
Maybe?
先輩はいい人です。間違いありません。
かしらね。過方者よ坊や。あなたはこの子に幸せにしてもらえる。
Ah, back to the boy. Back to the boy. Back to the boy. Always back to the boy. All roads lead back to the boy. You know, I'm such a good person. You should see me in a church. I don't know how to answer that, so I just keep silent.
麻藤さんもミスパーフェクトなんかを気に病むことはないわ。大事なのはあなたとあなたの大切な人ですからね。
やっぱり素敵な奥様です。キャスターさんミスパーフェクトとは大違いです。
Wait, no.
涙がこぼれちゃい
Don't
ます。
cry. I guess this is what you call crying out of happiness? There's nothing fancy to them, yet Cass's words seem to carry about as much destructive energy as her rule breaker. Anyway, I'm glad that Sakura's problems are being solved.
キャスターさんのことお姉様ってお呼びしてもいいですか？
The true big sister.
あら、可愛い妹ができたわね。
Oh my. So does One have more, like, respect carried with it than Nei?
さくら、お前の姉ならもう。
先輩今度キャスターさんをうちにご招待してためになるお話をゆっくりお伺いしましょう。中でもミスパーフェクト対策を主に。
嬉しいお誘いね。考えさせてもらうね。そうだ、エミヤ君も買い物に付き合ってくださる？
いいですよね先輩。お昼のメニューを決めちゃいましょう。
ああ、元からそのつもりだったからなんとか。
Something isn't quite right, but this isn't a good time to say no. Sakura is full of joy and cheer, and Gasser seems unusually happy as well. Calm, yet painful. Time marches on, wrapping around my neck like a silk string. What happened to Ryder? What happened to Ryder? What? Oh no. Everything. Everyone died. Oh, okay, that was... I gotta be honest. I'm actually not nearly as interested in, I know Sakura's 90% doing it because, like, she feels threatened by someone acting differently than her, like, sort of picturesque dream of what married life sort of could be. And being a threat, giving an existential, a bit of an existential crisis there, but still. Oh. There's stuff here. So many things, too. Sure. There's a random Tohsaka one. Let's look at the Tohsaka one. What should I do for lunch? I don't know. I picked a random one. I'm at that point again. There might be another one that popped up later on that I can do, but I actually think I might have already, unless another one popped up, used all the different options of what people said I should go do, of what's actually available at the moment. So I guess I'm back to just picking random ones. It's been a long time since I went to the cafeteria, and I suppose I could have that B-set meal where everything in it tastes like meat, but no, I'm not that hungry. I guess I'll decide after I find someone to eat with first. Oh, there's Tohsaka. Speaking of Miss Perfect. Hey, it's lunchtime already. She's still the same as I saw her in the morning, staggering through the halls, barely awake. Quite unbecoming of our school's #1 honor student. Wait, something about her is off.
どうしたトサカ。
あら、エミヤ君。
Once she hears my voice, Tohsaka's back to her usual stuff again. Her in-school act of false modesty is the same as ever, but there's definitely something not quite right.
すごい顔で歩いてたけど、大丈夫か？
すごい顔って女の子相手に容赦ないわね、シロも。私がどうかしたって？
You look tired. I believe I said that already. Well, it's pretty clear how bad her condition is, but I can't say that. And thus Tohsaka Rin changes back to her usual impeccable self. What was wrong earlier?
いや、ならいいけど。昼飯どうするんだ？
屋上で食べようかなって思ってたところ。そういうあなたは戦略あるの？
ない。じゃあ一緒に食べよう。ちょっと俺の分を買ってくるから、また。
Thus, agreeing we bought ways. I go to the cafeteria to buy some sandwiches and bread and 2 cups of tea for me and Tohsaka. It'll cool soon and she'll start complaining. Trying my best not to keep her waiting, I hurry up. Going up the stairs, Tohsaka looks dizzy again. I wonder what she was doing all night. Oh. Before my very eyes, Tohsaka collapses. Like a toy that had its batteries yanked out. I rush up to her. She had fallen just as she reached the top of the stairs.
大丈夫か、トサカ。
This isn't like her. I really should have told her to go get some rest instead. As I lift up her body, I notice she has a fever. She doesn't seem to be conscious. I can't let her just lie here. I should carry her to the infirmary.
ごめん、トサカ。
I apologize as I lift her up. I can now feel the strength draining from her body, but even as she goes slack, she remains surprisingly light in my arms. As she opens up her eye, she whispers,
バカ、そんな風にしなくても。
強がってる場合か。気分悪くないか？
少し。
She's lying limp in my arms. I'm worried about the glances I'm getting, but if I don't get Tohsaka in the infirmary quickly, her condition might worsen.
シロ。
After leaving Tohsaka in the infirmary, I wait outside the corridor. And in my hand, I hold out our uneaten lunches. Till I know how she's doing, I can't go eating it calmly. Our tea's gone cold too, of course.
やあ、トサカ。もう大丈夫なのか？
Although the color hasn't completely returned to her face, she's walking more steadily now, and it doesn't look like she's in danger of falling over again.
シロ、まだお昼は食べてないの？
トサカを待ってたからな。
じゃあ行きましょうか。
And with that, she starts walking away. Tohsaka had been in the infirmary for no more than 10 minutes. Isn't she overdoing it? Is it really all right for her to be walking around like this? Keeping my voice down, I call out to her.
きついのなら今度はおぶってくぞ。
そこまでシロの手を煩わせられないわよ。こっちこっち。
We go to a corner of the roof where we're unlikely to be spotted by other students. Coming this far out must mean that she really doesn't want anyone to overhear our discussion.
登坂、イギリス帰りで風邪ひいたのか？
うん。
旅行帰りだと気が緩んで、帰ったら途端に体調を崩すことがあるだろ？だからそれじゃないかと。
No reply. I sit beside her and nibble on some bread. Without any conversation, it feels uncomfortable. Oh, yeah, there's the drink I bought too.
これ冷めてるからありがたさは半分以下だろうけど。
ありがとう。
She thanks me meekly. Are you just having a problem admitting you fucked up, or is this the result of something you don't want to admit? She's been so listless ever since I ran into her earlier. The lack of her usual vigor is making me feel awkward too.
さっきは迷惑かけたわね、エミヤくん。
ん？ねえ、あれぐらい。登坂が無事ならそれでいいさ。
In fact, it's rare to get the chance to hold Tohsaka like that. A bit of a good side benefit.
確かにエミヤくんの言う通り、冬木の土地に戻ってきて気が緩んだのかもね。朝は平気だと思ってたんだけど、また具合悪くなってきて。
Tohsaka touches her arm. For her arm to hurt to the point of collapsing, it could only be a serious fracture. But if you think of what else is in her arm, the cause becomes clear. Oh, right. It's like some... fuck. I haven't thought about it in a long time. It's because it's treated almost like poison, isn't it? And you have to, like, sort of stave it off, right?
魔術刻印なのか？
Assuming I, remember even remotely correctly. Yeah, this is certainly something that should not be discussed in a loud voice. She looks around for a moment before nodding. The Magus' inheritance is a crystallized mystery. In other words, lifetime achievements by the previous Magi transformed to Circin inherited by the descendants, the magic crest. I don't have one, but Tohsaka's is in the form of an ancestral mark engraved onto her arm.
これ、簡単に言うと、遠坂家のご先祖様を。
ゾッとしない話だな。
Tohsaka's metaphor is in bad taste, but she gets the meaning across. In other words, it's like the Magi ancestors carving their tenacity into the body of their children. This isn't a convenient tool, but rather something that reeks of a curse or a grudge.
子供の頃からいろいろ鳴らしているんだけど、周期が合わなくなるとね。あの場にシローがいて助かったわ。まあ、お姫様抱っこで連れて行かれるとは思ってもいなかったけど。
Oh, was it bridal style? They didn't elaborate on that before.
他に方法なかったんだから仕方ないだろう。
It could have, like, thrown her over her shoulder. That would have looked great.
ああ、嫌がってるんじゃないのよ。あなたって見かけによらず大胆だなってぼーっとしながら思ったりしただけね。
Listening to Tohsaka speak, I smile wryly. Even considering it was done on the spur of the moment, it was still pretty bold of me. After all, I did carry off Tohsaka being the school's #1 honor student. I'm actually more worried about what they're going to say about her than me. Nevertheless, as we're talking, the mood is getting brighter.
だいぶ元気になったな。飯食ったからか？
そうかも。ってわけじゃなくて、少し休んで集中すれば刻印は抑制できるわよ。
That's good. So take plenty of rest until you feel good again. Her expression seems better than before, and her appetite seems to have returned as well. With the little time that is left of the lunch break, Tohsaka talks to me as she wraps her lunchbox.
仮できちゃったわね。
なんでさ、こっちこそ借りを作ってばっかりだからな。これでようやく一つ総裁だろ。
おとなしくお返しの一つくらいさせなさい。
Oh, come on. You're just trying to withhold me paying back my debt.
いつあなたに作ったんだかわからない菓子の総裁にされても面白くないわよ。
What she said just now was so very Tohsaka-like that I find myself unable to suppress a grin. It feels like she really is back to normal.
よしよし、わかった。じゃあ今度デートするとか。
I'm feeling so relaxed that it just slips out before I can stop myself.
いいわよ。いつにする？
Okay, so this might unlock something.
は？
I don't believe it. She nodded with no hesitation at all. What a fool is man to grasp hopelessly at stars beyond his reach.
そうね。シントに遊びに行くっていうのはいいわね。お買い物もたくさんあるし。
いや、いいのか遠坂。
だってシローが行きたいんでしょ？私とデートに。
You're right, but it's impossible for me to answer this. Should I have asked for something much more difficult to fulfill? But I don't want to get caught up in the moment here and end up saying something weird that wrecks the mood.
じゃあ決まりね。週末に遊びに行きましょう。
了解。あ、セイバーには言わなくていいよな。
連れてきても構わないけど。
It wouldn't really be a date at that point, would it? She laughs as though implying that I'd be far too cowardly to go on a date with a girl without backup. Which isn't the case at all, of course. I was only trying to show I was prepared to go along with it, if that's what Tohsaka wanted.
もちろん正々堂々1対1を希望する。
わかってるわ。私も望むところよ。
I'm starting to feel more like we're discussing an impending duel than a date. Since the date with Tohsaka is serious business, it won't do to make careless mistakes.
と、奴隷か。
そうね。そろそろ。さっきのあれ、誰か見てたらなんて言われるのやら。
大阪は仕方ないだろう。むしろ抱えてた俺の方が大変な目に遭う。
Especially from Issei. Though if I say that it was an emergency first aid, I'm sure he'll understand.
そうね。じゃあその分もデートでしっかり埋め合わせするってことで楽しみにしててね、エミヤくん。
Okay. I might have unlocked something. Okay. Sure. Okay. So, looking back at... I believe the person who said I should do the date scenes and the pool scenes might have mentioned something about... Renee's both scenes, both my person. Okay, let's just go next day. Let's see how this works, if this works. Oh, so the Tohsaka one shows up. The soccer one didn't. Okay. So you don't need to unlock something first, at the very least. But I did the Sakura thing, and it's not there. Ah! Oh, wait, shit, I skipped it. Ah, damn it! Whoops! Whatever. Oh, okay. I don't really have stuff. Just timing-wise, I'm sort of at my, Let's see. One more chance? Nope, still not there? Okay. That's unfortunate. I can imagine that being interesting with the Sakura thing. I actually might do that next time. But there's also, I believe I saw there's another one that shows up. Okay, so it's not there, whatever the other one that potentially shows up there is. It's interesting. Still not. Okay. Well, I have limited options next time. I feel like I'm even, unless people want to provide me prerequisites, or I don't know, I might even look up prerequisites if I can. If they're out there somewhere and simple to navigate. I'll think about it, but that's where I'm going to leave it for today. I know I spent a bit of time just like, oh no, I can't do stuff. I'm sorry. But I don't really have time to get into another potentially long one since these can go up to like 20 minutes and I don't know what I'm getting into when I press them. So, I'll see y'all next time. And hopefully, I'll be at a point, to some extent, where I can actually do some of the things. At least I got the Tohsaka date and the Saber Boom thing, so maybe I'll see y'all next time. Drive safely, everyone.